Hello, Rowan Mithril here again, and let's move on to the next stage of Mega Man 6. The obligatory ice stage, it's time to go after Blizzard Man. He was apparently originally a Canadian ski instructor. He's also apparently solar-powered. Solar-powered snowman. How does that work? Oh well. Oh look, the seals are back from Mega Man 5 for Game Boy, only not quite. Instead, they are now called Arc, and they actually aren't quite as problematic. We also have count bombs, though those aren't really an enemy so much as an obstacle. Once you hit the plunger, you have that many seconds to get away from it. And as you can see, we have this little ceiling walker enemy down there called Teku. Don't get too used to him. That's the only time we're going to see him in this stage, and we just bypass them. And now a tribute to Canadian sports, Curlinger. Yes, it's basically a curling stone. And shield attackers are back. This is Shield Attacker GTR. Pretty much it's the same as they always are, you can only shoot them from behind. And they like to put them patrolling narrow areas, so you either have to slide under them or be very, very careful about how you get around them. These ones only take 4 hits to destroy, so not too terribly bad. Doing this area buster only, you have to be really careful. It's really easy to scroll things back onto the screen that you do not want coming back. Most notably here. But we're good. And now it's time for the mini-boss of the stage, Squidon. You really want to just get in this one's face. The ice cubes do not go away once Squidon is destroyed. The missiles, on the other hand, do. And now, what better for a Canadian ski instructor to have than his own private nuclear sub, armed with Cannon Joes. Made trickier, of course, by the spikes in the ceiling, but you can use the sub's movement to your advantage to get rid of that one. I think that's actually the last of them here. It's just a matter of watching out for the ceiling spikes now. And a path of count bombs over spikes. Lovely. Okay. We're almost in the clear, but you didn't forget that rule of 2 now, did you? This one you have to be a bit more cautious about. But still, not too bad. They've got nothing on those gorilla tanks. Little careful timing. And we're through to Blizzard Man. Blizzard Man's main weapon of choice is the Blizzard Attack, 4 snowflakes that just kind of drift towards you. He can also roll into a snowball and go charging across the screen, during which he's invincible. This battle's mainly just one of paying attention is all. Mainly it's just a matter of making sure you don't get cornered by any of his attacks. It can also be really easy to lose track of some of the snowflakes. And when he starts skiing towards you like that, he can close in quicker than you'd think he could. For something so bulky, he's actually pretty agile. But he certainly leaves himself more open than Plant Man did. And that's that. Suppose spring-fall came early for him. With that, we claim the Blizzard Attack. Or B-Attack, since they couldn't really put much of a name in there. It's a bit unwieldy, but at the same time it does cover a large area. Alright, 2 down. The faces of the one-ups I've wronged are just laughing at me or something. So anyway, yeah, Blizzard Man stage wasn't too bad, but there were some problems encountered. Please enjoy.
Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Ten Below. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much.
Oh, didn't mean to scroll the curling our back. Oh, well, that was insulting. Okay, so far so good. Alright, gotta take that spot slower. Okay, the timing here is irrelevant. The ceiling spikes here do make this part quite nasty. Stupid cannon joes. Okay, time for squid on number 2. Let's see if we can... no. Alright, time for the second squid on. Let's get rid of that and see if we can get right in its face like the first one, and that's a no. So really, Blizzard Man usually isn't that bad. His weapon of choice is the Blizzard Attack, 4 snowflakes that slowly drift down towards you. He can also roll into a snowball to go rocketing across the screen. That was bad timing on my part, very. So there we have it, Blizzard Man is out of the way. This stage was actually pretty fun and not that bad. I give Blizzard Man a 2 out of 10. The main problem in his stage is that submarine area. Learning how to lead your shots is key there, and also learning the timing on getting rid of that second Cannon Joe. Bloody ice cubes. As intimidating as Squid-Ons try to be, they really leave themselves open to just a really aggressive fighting style. Get right up in their face, shoot until it's dead, that's pretty much it. The second one requires a little more caution, but not that much. Blizzard Man himself isn't that bad either. He certainly leaves himself a lot more open than Plant Man did, so the fight doesn't last anywhere near as long. His attacks also are pretty easy to see coming. When he gets close to you, that's about the only time that things can get a bit dicey. There are areas in the stage where there are things that it's best to know where they are ahead of time, but it's nowhere near as bad as that part of Plant Man's stage, so 2 out of 10. With that, that's the end of this one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.